In this video, we will discuss door installation for wall and base corner cabinets. We will talk about the three most common types of corner cabinets: blind corner cabinets, 90-degree corner cabinets, and finally, 45-degree corner cabinets. Feel free to skip ahead to the section that applies to you. You're just going to need a few tools to get this done, all of which can be found online on our website at the link down below. First, we start with our blind corner cabinets. This style of cabinet has a very similar installation to a typical frameless cabinet door, just with a different hinge and hinge plate. Blind corner cabinet hinges connect to the inside of the front of the cabinet instead of to the inside of the wall of the cabinet, like seen here. We start with removal, snapping the doors off the hinge plates before I go under the sink to remove the hinge plates as well. When we are hanging our door, I first want to get under there and make a line at 1.5 inches deep into the cabinet. This is our horizontal line for our hinges to be installed on. Next, I want a vertical marking, top and bottom hinge, at a height that works for us. Once I have this, I will have my partner hold the door while I guide it into the right place. I'm going to pre-drill for our hinge plates at the marking that we have just made. Then I secure into place with our screws. And there you have it. This is the same process for a wall blind corner cabinet as well. The next type of corner cabinet you may run into is the 90-degree corner cabinet, with two doors hinged in the center, covering the 90-degree angle opening. This is common with both base and wall cabinets. These cabinets can be found with both European hinges or piano hinges used as a center hinge. We would recommend sticking to what you currently have in your kitchen or whichever you are most comfortable with. We will start with a European hinge serving as a center hinge between the two doors. For this, we are going to need these tools and hinge hardware that can be found online on our website at the link down below. Our European hinge center will have a concealed hinge, top and bottom, connecting our two doors. The only difference here between this and our normal frameless installation is going to be what kind of hinges are used. First, we have our zero protrusion hinge, which connects us to the side of the cabinet box. We then have our blind corner hinge, which will connect our two doors. Both of these will use our special hinge plates to secure the hinges into place, making this as easy as possible. We start with our installation, first snapping the hinges onto the hinge plates. Just like our normal doors, we're going to pop these hinges into the hinge holes, square them up, and then pre-drill before securing in with our screws. Same thing on the other side with the corner hinges. Now we start on connecting the two doors. I will snug the second door up to the first, making sure that they are flush across the top and bottom. I will then mark where the top and bottom hinges line up and snap off our hinge plates. I will line the hinge plates up on our second door right against the edge. Pre-drill and then secure in with the screws. I then again flush this up with our hinge door and snap the corner hinges onto the hinge plates. And there we have it. It's time to install. I will go up to the current door and snap it off the hinges. And remove the existing hinge plates as well. Now I grab our new doors. I'm going to need a helper to hold this into place while I pre-drill the top and bottom and get one screw in each hinge. Giving this height a test run before committing to that second screw. This is opening well, just a little bit off angle, so I will grab our screwdriver and make the needed adjustments. This is much better, but it's still a little dusty from the shop, so I grab our wet rag and tidy those up. Looks good with a nice clean closure. So I'd go ahead and commit to the second screw, and there you have it. Next we'll discuss the same process, but with a piano hinge serving as the center point. With this as well, we'll use our zero protrusion hinge to connect these doors to the side of the cabinet. But instead, we will be using a piano hinge between the two doors, serving as our connection point. So we begin by flipping our doors on their side and placing the piano hinge in between the two. Right now we're going to go spine side down just to use this as a spacer between the two doors. These doors, as you can see, are going to want to flip-flop on you. So if you have a partner to hold these steady, even better. I'm just going to grab our drill and pre-drill some screw holes. Once we are pre-drilled, I'm going to turn the spine side of the hinge upward find our pre-drilled holes and secure our piano hinge into place between both doors. And that is that. You can see with our spine facing this way that the doors have the ability to cover our 90-degree corner and the full ability to open and close. For a 45-degree corner cabinet, this is going to attach exactly like a frameless cabinet door, the only difference being the type of hinge. The hinge we're going to use for this has a wider opening radius to allow us full access to this cabinet. For installing these doors, simply watch our How to Install Frameless Cabinet Doors video earlier in this series. I've included the link down below.